Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Judy, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and I'm back again for another Amberlynn Reid vlog reaction situation type of deal. I hope you're all excited. I hope you all have a snack, a drink, a whoever, whatever, because I have a feeling today's gonna be a long one. Partially because the video I'm reacting to is 26 minutes long, but also because I'm gonna take a little bit of time to address some Q&As on Instagram, and I know not everybody is interested in that, so I'll leave some timestamps, so if you want to skip the Q&A stuff and just get straight to the reaction, you can do that. So just make sure to look for that in the description box. It should also pop up on the little, time scrolly bar. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know what that's called, but it should pop up there too. But I do want to take some time to talk about some of the Instagram Q&As. I only took 6 screenshots, okay? So it's not every single thing she's posted on there. We could probably do a whole video just on the Q&A she did in the past 24 hours. But I do want to talk about some of the screenshots I took because a lot of it has to relate to, I don't know, one, addressing negativity, which, has been the theme for me, something I've honed in on in her videos for the past week or two. Because she did have a supporter ask, how are you going to help us feel better and, mend the relationship with your supporters when all you do is highlight negativity? And it's just she can't help herself but highlight the negativity. But also some of it has to do with, why she films what she films and this, that, or the other. And so I also want to talk about that because, one, it's negative, but two, I don't know that her logic and reasoning makes sense. So let me just jump into it. I'm also going to apologize on Amberlynn's behalf in advance because she chose the most heinous, hard to read background for these Q&As. It's so hard on the eyes, just bear with it, okay? I just want to be clear, I didn't pick this background for her Q&As. She did. So if you're struggling to read, just know I'm struggling to read. I'm gonna do my best. Also, on some of these, the font is so tiny that it's also very hard to read. So let's just get into it. Somebody asked, why not film your outside activities? It would make for much better content, would help views. And her response was, it wouldn't help with views and it wouldn't make better content. People complained about the outings I took in the past, saying how it was boring. I took it out of my content and now people are complaining that that's the content they want. I never win. My content right now reflects what's important to me. My therapy, weight loss surgery, little things around the home. Showing me going shopping and running errands never satisfied people before, so why would it now? I feel like people just have to complain. I think to some extent she's probably correct that there are some people that are going to complain no matter what. Maybe myself included, okay? Because even if she is going out and about, she shows that stuff in the most mundane way possible. She could do things way more interesting. She just, refuses to improve her content in any kind of way. And the same could also be said about the stuff that she's doing around home, right? All of the things that she shows could always be more interesting than what she chooses to do to show it. She just does it in such a boring, mundane kind of way. But what I don't really understand about this is that she has said that she's just gonna show the things that she enjoys and this, that, the other. And so I don't understand why she's letting anybody keep her from showing what she wants to show, if you feel confident about showing yourself going out and shopping or whatever, then do it, if that's the kind of content you want, because you've said time and time again you're not going to let the haters take away you doing what you want to do. So I mean, if that is just filming what you do inside your home, then great. I also though want to say that she's saying she's showing the things that mean the most to her right now, which she has done a lot of therapy and weight loss surgery content, but what are the little things around the home that she's showing? Not a lot. Over 50% of most of her videos are focused on PO unboxings and also on the interview me voice memo situation types of deals. Another thing she addressed a lot in this Q&A is why she never answered the binge monster question from the last video I reacted to. So this person says, just curious how come you never answered the question about the binge monster? Just asking, no hate. And her response was, because I'm not going to answer hate during my voice memo segment. I kept it in there because she sounded shallow and immature. And for me, I get it. You don't have to answer shit on your channel. You don't have to answer to anyone anyone. In fact, I would say you don't have to answer to haters at all. But my thought is, why leave it in there? It sounds petty that you're leaving it in there because you wanted to prove a point that somebody sounded shallow or immature. That's not the response I had to it. I think a lot of people are asking about the binge monster because it was a part of your channel for so long, and I know we're going to talk about this some more in a future question that I saved, but it's just like, people are asking about the binge monster because it was such a big part of what you talked about in your videos. Like, you specifically talked about it as a reason for like why you responded to Becky in a negative way when she ate the wrong cereal or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, people are asking about it because it is a significant part of your story. And, you know, some people call it the binge monster, but also just like your binge eating disorder in general. These are major things of your channel that only just recently changed and went away. Another person said, why are you saying people hated your going out content when that's what's requested? Which I also think is a fair question. Like, people are asking to see her go out and about, and, you know, if people hated that, they wouldn't necessarily be asking for it now. Like, that logic doesn't entirely add up to me. Amberlynn'S one of those people, it's like all or nothing, and it's like, if some people hated it, that must mean everybody hates it. You know what I'm saying? And she said, it's requested now that I've stopped. I used to film myself leaving the house on a day-to-day basis. Got nothing but complaints, so I stopped. And I don't think that's true either. I don't think that's true. She focused on the complaints, but I don't think she got nothing but complaints, because she herself wants us all to believe all the time that she has many people who support me. They're just not as loud as her haters. This one is also just a little confusing to me. Like, I don't understand what her logic is here. It doesn't make no damn sense to me. The whole scale thing in general, just as a preface, doesn't make any damn sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me how both of her scales can weigh Feline, wifey, whoever, whatever, correctly, but can't weigh her correctly. And it doesn't make no damn sense what I'm about to read to you, okay? Like, let me also be clear, I don't give a shit how much she weighs. I really don't. The math isn't mathing, okay? And Amberlynn, if you're watching, I'm doing my math correctly, okay? So this person said, wait, no, but like, you were 508 in February and now you're to 523. You can't say you didn't gain. And she said, I did not gain. I use their scale to keep track of the weight loss they see and are tracking. They don't care about what my scale says, just as it should be. From the time I saw them and from now, I have lost weight. This whole conversation is only happening because people want to catch me in a lie or make it seem like I've made less progress than I truly have. And see, I also said in my last video, I don't remember what weight she was in February to what weight she is today. I know she just weighed in, like in the last video we reacted to, or maybe the one before, and I couldn't even remember that number, okay? But the thing about this that's so confusing to me is she's not even denying that this person is wrong. She's not even saying, like, you're wrong. She's not saying I wasn't 508 pounds in February. She's not saying that my last weigh-in wasn't 523 pounds. She's saying that the scale at the doctor's, at least this is what I'm interpreting, she's saying the scale at the doctor says, I don't weigh that much. I lost weight. I've improved. And what's also confusing to me is that she didn't mention anything about what happened at the weight loss surgeon's office in the last video either. So like, this seems to be new information to me, at least, unless I'm forgetting. And so I just don't get it. Y'all let me know if I'm misunderstanding, but none of this makes a lick of sense to me. Not a single lick. This person said, don't you find that a bit odd that your therapist undiagnosed you with BED in only 2 appointments? Her response was, I was misdiagnosed within knowing a therapist for no longer than 10 minutes, so no, not odd at all. I was told by 2 psychologists in a row during this weight loss surgery journey that I do not have binge eating. I'm officially done answering questions about eating disorders because it's triggering as fuck to me when it comes to my food addiction. Shit like this wouldn't be allowed if I was any other YouTuber. Honestly, you know, first of all, it's only being allowed because she's responding to these questions to begin done with. Like, she doesn't have to answer them. She doesn't have to do Q&As. She doesn't have to acknowledge these things. She could just keep it swiping. I want to remind y'all how Instagram Q&As work because I've done them before. You get to pick from any of the questions that anybody submits, right? And if there's something you don't want to answer, nobody's sitting there with a gun to your head forcing you to do it. But also, like, her inability to understand that maybe people are asking about her binge eating disorder because it's been a large part of her channel for the past, I don't know, 3-4 years minimum. Like, I don't understand why she just like wants us all to pack it up and move on when we've been trying to relate to her because of her binge eating disorder, and now all of a sudden it's like, don't ask me any more questions about this. And it's all because like her narrative doesn't add up and she's not letting us in on what's going on. She's just telling us magically she no longer has it, even though in a video just this week she was talking about how she did have a binging problem in 2019. So, like, what do you want people to do if not ask you questions about these things? Because also, let's not also forget that she's doing these Q&As. What's us to ask her questions about her life? The parts of her life she shows on YouTube right now are all related to therapy, weight loss surgery, specifically, because that's also what she just answered in a Q&A too. It's like, she's talking about the things that are most important to her, and now people are asking about the things that are most important to her, and she doesn't want to hear it. Here's, I think, the last one. I might be wrong. There might be another, but I think this is the last one. Somebody said, asking about the binge monster is not hateful. You bring up binge monster a lot in the past. And then she quoted, in the past, and then said, in the past. I've changed a lot in the last 3 to 4 years, but no one wants to get rid of the old Amberlynn. I'm constantly trying to defend the old Amberlynn while living in a completely different headspace, etc. So many people give me zero room to grow. I don't know that it's people are giving you zero room to grow, but I need to remind you, Amberlynn, that the binge eating disorder diagnosis only went away in the past 2 to 3 months. Okay? All the way up through 2022 at a minimum, you were going with the narrative that you had a binge eating disorder, okay? A lot of people who are in my audience, your audience, have binge eating disorders and know that they don't just go away like that, right? And so I think a lot of people are frustrated because you've been so adamant about having this eating disorder and talking about it and talking about your binges and talking about binging, and they've watched you through all of this, and now they feel like, wow, you just overnight suddenly don't have it anymore. And that's why people ask you about it. You're talking about like how much you've changed in the past 3 to 4 years. Bessie, this is the past 2 to 3 months. Okay? This is current. This is current. You just posted a video that said final binge eating disorder diagnosis in the title. So this is recent. We're not talking about 3 to 4 years worth of change and growth. We're talking about something that just happened. So yeah, that was the last one. And honestly, she answered more questions about even those topics specifically on her Instagram. And she also talked about other things that I just didn't feel were like pertinent to what I wanted to talk about. And all of this, I guess in general, I think feeds into this thing about like, why are you addressing the negativity? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Because one, you said yourself that like it doesn't help you. It's not helpful. You always end up quitting doing Instagram Q&As and reading the comments because reading the negativity is just too much for you. And if you would just place those boundaries on your life at all times, then you would never go back to those places of negativity and bad mental health spaces. You know, that's why we have to have boundaries for our mental health. And I'm not saying that that's okay for people to be negative or ask you hateful questions, which, to be fair, I don't think all of those questions were hateful. Actually, I think all of those questions were asked very respectfully, but obviously are feeding into a place of negativity for her, right? So there's that. You need some boundaries with that. But two, you just talked in a video about wanting to reconnect with the people who support you. And so many of the questions that you decided to answer on that Instagram Q&A were filled with questions that led you to a place of negativity, and you chose to answer them and go to that place, and you failed to recognize just the people that were there to support you, you know? And that is something I don't understand, when you yourself can identify that maybe one of the reasons that your supporters don't feel connected with you, don't feel recognized by you is because you do spend so much time on the negativity, you're really not doing anything to fix that or correct that problem. But anyways, I was kind of hoping today she would do a shorter video so that I could have the time to address the Q&A and her video, but it is what it is. So we are now at the time for the reaction. I am a little bit fascinated by the title of the video. It's called Trolling Consequences, Tortilla Gate, and Kitchen Amazon Haul Bar Vlog. And I think I'm curious about this title most specifically because of Tortilla Gate. Because I'm trying to think, like, usually when you put the word gate after something, it means that there was, like, major drama associated with something that happened on your channel. And we have had gates when it comes to old Amberlynn Reed. We've had Shrimp Gate, obviously. We just recently talked about that. We've had all kinds of gates, and I'm really racking my brain. I'm going through all the file folders up in the filing cabinets that are my brain. The filing cabinets that are my brain, yes. We're going through, we're flipping through. And I'm just like, when was there a tortilla gate? Am I just really so far removed, or is she making up drama that never happened? So we'll see what happens, but curious about this and ready to get into it. So let's get to, shall we?
Hello.
Hi.
Vlog.
Oh, she's in her Mike Wazowski Halloween Torrid shirt.
I have an Amazon moment for you guys.
Oh, thank God.
This stuff I needed.
What also is this angle? This is a new angle for her. This is like, the camera's propped up on her like little sectional couch, because I recognize where we're at. This is just a different angle we've never been at before.
This was a want. A Child
Okay.
is one of my most favorite books because it's real. It's a real story. And kind of where I'm from, the guy who wrote this, the one who had it happen to him, is where I'm from. Okay, so we're gonna go on to...
Wait, that book was all that was in that big old box? Are you kidding me?
My girlfriend has a meeting, and I don't want to interrupt her as much as she says, no, it's okay, you can vlog. I'm like, girl. No.
Girl.
Blinds. I love when the blinds.
She said, I need any excuse I can get to not vlog, so no worries, wifey. Please go on with your meeting. I won't vlog. But also, this pause screen. Y'all are always clocking my pause screens, but this one is great because of the Mike Wazowski eye. It's stunning. 10 out of 10 recommend.
They're open. What about you guys? I don't know what you guys can see. Anything inappropriate? I hope not. No, it is not.
I'm looking for that pickle bread girl. Where's the dildo?
Halloween, okay? So, this memoir, I want Feline to read it because I read this multiple times. And
Wait, the unboxing is not done. The Amazon haul is not finished. We just had to move to the bedroom. Did I miss something? I talked too much. Let's keep going.
Foster care. Next thing I got is a kitchen scale. Because the one I have now, I've had forever, and I feel like it's glitchy, and I'm trying to weigh all my food because I'm counting calories.
I need you to chill out with the scales. Why does not a single scale you own, whether it's for food or yourself, work the way it's supposed to? I'm just wondering, because I've owned both scales to weigh your body and scales to weigh your food for a long time, never had any issues, and never had to get new ones because they were glitching. Well, I did have to get a new food scale a couple years ago, but that was strictly because like I'd had the one before for a very long time and it stopped working.
Following my dietitian's plan, it is just a white... Can you guys even see?
No, no, we can't see. We can't see because you set the camera up a mile away to show us your products from your Amazon haul.
Next is these glasses I got. They're so cute. I want them to use them for like my lemon water.
Oh, I thought she meant glasses like...
It comes with 4 of them.
Like glasses. Like glasses.
And it also comes with straws.
But she meant more containers for water. That's what she meant.
So it's this glass.
I don't know why I put these. Let me... Actually, I'm kind of
cute.
Actually... Actually, who is she? No, I'm gonna take them off.
Isn't that adorable?
I guess.
Last but not least, I just got this 10-pack of fridge organization. This is
I'm so sick of her fridge organization, although it has been a while since we were in her, like, TikTok organizer era. Okay, so it has been a while. That could be some good new content for her. But, like, her desire to just get containers to put some shit in just drives me nuts. Because it's all for aesthetic and it's not actually for any kind of, like, good functional use, in my opinion.
I just feel like my fridge gets super messy when I have my fruits and vegetables just scattered about. So
And I ain't ever seen you buy that many fruits and vegetables at once, also, just to be clear.
Okay, so before I go clean these, because I'm excited to clean them, dry them up, and then use them, I know I said I was going to do, like, weigh-ins and stuff, and this totally could be, like, a weigh-in moment, because I did weigh myself today, and I've been following the plan that my dietitian gave me, and I know my body, and I know that, like, when I'm doing the right thing, I'll instantly drop weight. That's just the way my body reacts. I've been like that my whole life, actual whole life.
That's not anything about knowing your body specifically. Like, in general, when you're on track, that should be what happens. I wonder, what are you trying to say? Like, when I do everything and eat the exact right way that I'm supposed to do, I just know my body, and my body always reacts to it positively. Yeah, that's the point.
I started my first diet when I was like 10, 11. So, I know from firsthand that when I am doing the right thing... Not something naughty showed. Oh, Amberlynn, you little tease. You little minx. The next day, I will drop weight. And I've gained a pound. That is...
So if you know your body so well, then you must not be doing everything right, is what it sounds like. I mean, I don't really think that's how it works. Like, I don't think you just automatically should take one day of results into account for whether or not you're doing something right or wrong, just so we're on the same page. I'm just mocking what she literally just said. That's all I'm saying. Like, I think that from day to day, our body fluctuates, and you just gotta be consistent and keep doing the right thing.
It's frustrating to me, especially because, like, when I get on track and I'm, like, doing the right thing, I notice that I pee more. I know this is, like, TMI. And
come on, piss. With, like, you better go piss, girl.
I hold a lot of water. I hold a lot of fluid. Like, I have lymphedema. I have lipedema. Plus, I'm just a very large body.
Sure.
And when I hold a lot of water, my body releases it when I get back on track.
Oh, wait. I was like, is she trying to say she's got a big bladder because she's got a bigger body? But I don't think that's what she's trying to say. That's not how piss works at all. That is not how the pee organ works. It's really been a while since we had a good pee-pee poo-poo moment on the channel. Maybe that will be a good alternative for the handful of you that are upset about my sexual innuendos. Would it be better if we just talk about pissing, eating, shitting, and farting? Like, would that be better?
I gained. It's frustrating to me because it's like, at least if I would have, like, stayed the same, that would have been fine. But the fact that...
Girl, it's one day.
Gained is just, like...
Girl, it's one day.
Over the top weird. And it does add frustrations to me.
Bestie, it's one day.
I hate it. I low-key hate it. It makes me want to go back to, like, restricting more.
See, and this is, Bestie, I'm not going to diagnose what you do or do not have, but this certainly sounds like something you should maybe talk to your therapist about. Maybe you should talk to them about this.
And it's like, I just need to trust the process.
Please.
But if I notice in, like, a week that things aren't moving on the scale or they're going the wrong way, I'm definitely going to have to talk to my dietitian, because then what do I do?
Oh my god. That babe just triggered Poe. Poe, it's fine. It's just wifey. Shh. You're okay. God damn it, wifey. How are you gonna do that? Poe's not even on camera. Y'all probably didn't even know he was here. She got him all triggered. Got Judy a little worked up too. Look, she perked right up.
I'm vlogging! Who do you think I'm talking to, the ceiling? I love you. It's finding frustrations. It has nothing to do with the weight loss. It has everything to do with me.
I'm sorry. I really want to see like any kind of genuine interaction between the girlies. And it's just not hitting for me. And I love, okay? I would love to see them just like genuinely sound like they're in love. And it just never hits.
And the way that my body works. Like when I saw the lipedema specialist, like she was like, you're not gonna lose weight the same as everyone else. And I'm finding that to be...
So now we're going back to listen to the lipedema specialist. I haven't heard that name in 87 years. Oh my God.
I'm just becoming like really frustrated with my body. Very frustrated. I've been measuring all my food, weighing on my food.
Let's talk through this in therapy and talk to our dietitian then. Like you have a whole team of professionals to help you out with this, so let's go chat up with them.
Tracking all my food on my FitnessPal, being very, very good about,
My FitnessPal, didn't she say her dietitian recommended a specific special app for her to use to track her food or whatever? And after all this time, it was My FitnessPal. That was the special app she allegedly had to download that she's never used before.
I'm feeling annoyed, and I needed to vent. So
well, here we are. Here we are.
I'm gonna go put some water and some lemons in one of these after I wash them. Okay, so I am super caffeine.
This is aesthetic. This is aesthetic. The iced coffee with the lemon water, aesthetic.
Sensitive, like it's actually really bad. So I added the smallest bit of coffee. I measured out my creamer.
That looks like it's mostly cream, girl. Which no shade. I love some cream in my iced coffee, but it does look like mostly cream. It does look like a very little bit of coffee.
Like I said, counting calories, doing the damn thing. So I have to really work with it every day to see, what's the right amount of coffee for me. Oh, that slaps. I feel like it needs a little bit more coffee.
Every time she says something slaps, I'm just going to start doing that now. I know that is actually something that people do say about like, oh, this food slaps, this drink slaps. But I don't know. When she says it, it just makes me want to...
But I don't want to overdo it.
You want some of my catfish coffee?
No.
No, baby.
And then here's my lemon water.
No.
We put mint in hers so it's more aesthetic, but lemon water for me, I don't know about anyone else, is super detoxing, so...
And what is it detoxing? D to the E to the T to the O to the hold it X. Is it detoxing like the drag queen?
Eyes on the chalkboard, I spell it out for you. D to the E to the T to the O to the whole do.
Because I don't. What exactly do you think this is doing for you, bestie?
Oh God.
Let's see it.
It's so cute. Like the mint and the lemon.
This is like a nightmare for me because I'm the only place I want my mint is in my toothpaste. And the occasional stick of gum I have, right? And the only place I want lemon... Well, I do like lemon on, like, a savory dish, like a squirt of lemon. Ooh, that's not pee, that's squirt.
And that's not pee, that's squirt.
Anyway, sorry. Y'all like the word squirt. Does that bother anybody? I'm so sorry. But don't put lemon in my water. Don't put lemon in my desserts. Get that shit out of here.
That's like a whole aesthetic. Love that.
Thank you, baby.
Well, that's the most important thing about drinking your water is that it's aesthetic.
Hello.
Hi.
Today, I'm just in the middle of doing my makeup.
Work.
I'm about to do my lips. I did have
She loves to say she's in the middle of her makeup or doing her makeup when it's practically almost all the way done. like really, truly, outside of this lipstick, what else do you have to do?
Pink, but it just did not go with my camo. I'm also gonna wear
She did a little boobula shimmy.
I'm just really trying to get my mind off of this tornado outbreak that's fixing to come through. I'm not excited. That's one of my biggest anxiety things. And this is gonna be massive TMI. I get so nervous when it's a horrible storm, like I know there's tornadoes that could happen.
Do you shit yourself?
That I literally poop.
We really are. I said we're not going to talk about sexual innuendos anymore. We are shifting very hard, although we have talked about dildos already today, haven't we? But we're shifting very hard into the pee-pee poo-poo content. We are a pissin' and shittin' and fartin' channel over here, and I'm obsessed! Let's fucking go!
I do. I literally poop.
Everybody poops, girl. Everybody
it makes
poops.
my stomach hurt. This is like actually a reaction that I would have, like, now it's not funny anymore because I'm about to be serious, but it's a reaction that I would have when I was younger, actually. I'm done with my makeup, so this is how you guys normally would see me, and my hair would look a mess, but, and then everyone would be like, oh my god, her hair's dirty. You guys.
Girl, it looks the same as it always looks. Clean, dirty, I couldn't tell ya. This is how it always looks, bestie.
Sipping on some lemon water. That's literally been my day. I do have to go do some, dishes, which I'm gonna be getting this wet, and I don't want to get it wet.
Well, girl, then don't get it wet. Why are you acting like that's a requirement to do the dishes? Also, don't you have a dishwasher? Like, you could also just put the dishes in the dishwasher. I know you prefer some hand-washed dishes, but, like, if you don't want to get your clothing wet and there's no apparent way for you to do the dishes without getting your clothing wet, then why not just do it in a way that wouldn't get your clothing wet?
So I'm probably gonna have to change to do the dishes, but I really love this look.
I think you look like a cutie, baby.
Cutie things. I actually really, like, I don't know, I'm vibing. Oh, wait. I'm vibing! What was the other thing that she said?
I don't know.
We're talking about Tammy Slayton, by the way. Speaking of the Slaytons, Amy reached out to me. Hi, if you're watching. Well, it was something that Tammy said that we just could not...
Speaking of, let me just drop this. You know who reaches out to me too, Amberlynn? Amy. And Tammy. How about that? How about that, Amberlynn? They both reach out to me too. We're both special. Me and Amberlynn. We're both very special humans.
Stop laughing about... I forgot what it was, but one of them was, I'm vibing. And we mean it with, like, a kind heart. Like,
sure.
we're,
of course.
Slayton stands over here.
Same. Welcome
Okay,
to
guys.
Tortilla Gate. Okay. Now I do believe this is something she's just making up. This is probably one of those stupid things, like, where she and wifey do something different, and it's like, oh my god, can you believe wifey does it that way? It's something like that.
We have a taste test about to go down. I wanted to try these zero net carb, sun-dried tomato situation. It's a tortilla.
Okay.
It's keto certified, so...
Well, ain't nothing keto certified. There's no board. Well, I don't think there's a board out there certifying if things are keto or not.
I have 3 of these, which is 25 calories per one. And then I'm going to use some salsa. And then I have a serving of Mexican cheese, which is 1/4 of a cup. And I'm going to tell you right now, it does not smell good.
Ooh, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good the way you got it presented. It looks like you melted the cheese in the fucking microwave. You could have at least put it in a skillet and warmed it up or something. You got it on this raggedy paper plate. Yeah, you don't have it presented in any kind of way that looks appetizing. And this is coming from somebody whose, like, go-to snack is a, like, carb-balanced tortilla quesadilla situation type of deal, and this just looks appalling. Let me cook you a quesadilla, girl, because I can make it so much better. It would be so much better. This looks tragic.
I did put my... No. Smell bad. It smells like dog food.
It probably smells like burnt fucking rubber because you microwaved it to death. Like, I don't...
Like... Or like a dog treat. Ugh.
Then don't eat it.
It smells so bad.
Then don't
So
eat
we're gonna
it.
try it. I layered it in 3s. That looks so cool. I do put my quesadillas in the microwave.
Yeah, it looks like it. It
Come for
shows.
me.
I already did. It's too late for that. It shows. I didn't even need you to tell me because I could tell.
Alright, so I'm just gonna add some salsa to the side, I guess.
This is so
I thought I had sour
tragic.
cream, but I lost it, so. How do you lose sour cream? I don't know.
This is
There
so
we go.
sad. She hates it. She hates it.
Let me fold her like a taco.
You would have known if she liked it, because if she had liked it, she would have been like, I did that. I did that.
How is it?
She doesn't like it.
Mm,
She doesn't like it.
it's one of those things you need to doctor.
What did you put in?
If you have to doctor it, then what's the fucking point, girl?
Eat the salsa, or else it's gonna be disgust. So if you guys plan on having this, drench it in hot sauce and stuff, okay?
Like, or how about we just like invest in cooking things that actually taste good without drenching it in some kind of sauce or something? Like, why don't we just do that? You know? Like, I don't understand. And I also am still confused of how this is tortilla gate. What's controversial?
So I'm about halfway through of my quesadilla taco cheese. And
How about a vegetable? Can we doctor it up with a vegetable or something? Some lettuce, if you want to make it like a taco.
it's not worth it. Because I'm having to like literally drench it in salsa.
Then don't finish
Which I'm
it.
putting salsa in the middle as well.
You have the option to leave it all behind and go eat something else. You know that, right?
And I don't know, if you have to drench your food in like a condiment, then it obviously doesn't taste that good. So, but who knows? You might like it, but it literally tastes like a dog treat. Yeah, dog treat with salsa. That's what I'm having.
I'm sure it doesn't actually taste like a dog treat. She is so silly. Should I do a taste test of a dog treat versus this? I will not be eating a dog treat on camera, but I'm just saying.
I take back everything that I said about this quesadilla. Feline just went ham. This is hers.
Well, it looks like she added more than burnt cheese, melted cheese in the microwave. First of all, here's the differences. The cheese on it isn't like melted to a crisp from the microwave. Second of all, it looks like she has some kind of meat on there, like a chicken situation type of deal. And third of all, you can tell that she like cooked it on a stove or like warmed up the tortilla so that it would be crisp and it would give you that texture. You can tell that it wasn't just like killed in a microwave.
Baby, what is in this? It's
Baby.
so good.
Chicken seasoned to perfection.
Okay, seasoning. Also, did you add any seasoning?
Of course. A little bit of ranch.
Ranch.
Ranch, like the ranch
Ranch
seasoning.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Cheese.
She said I can touch it. That's me that took that little nibble, by the way.
Some pickled jalapenos.
See,
Oh my god.
you can't take everything back that you said about your nightmare of a meal because this is not the same thing. You can keep what you said about yours and you can compliment wifey for knowing how to cook.
This is so good. And she cooked it on the stove.
Right.
Me, I'm lazy.
Exactly.
And I was hungry then.
Absolutely.
And I didn't want to wait. Because I hadn't ate all day. She was
I
so
hadn't
warm.
ate all day. Like, girl, this is what I'm saying, though. Like, if you put time into making your food taste good, then you could have a good experience. Wifey said, I'm going to make sure to cook this because I want to enjoy this food I'm about to eat. And she created something that looks appetizing.
I do. So she's had a few meals here and there. But I'll tell you right now, if you make it the way she did it, do not put it in the microwave.
Yeah.
Listen to my laziness.
Exactly.
This?
Thank you.
It's like a completely different freaking tortilla. I am
Right.
shook. This is amazing, baby. And thank you for the little nibble.
Of course, baby.
Okay.
Food, see?
Their interactions are giving Chantal and Salah. That's all I can say about that. Like fake and not genuine. Overly sweet. Which maybe it is genuine, but I'm just not buying it.
Alright, so the
That was some knee action.
Quesadilla Chronicles continues because now you need to try a bite. I should have had you try a bite of mine.
No, Don't
was
do
so
that to
good.
wifey.
Okay, try bite.
It was so gross, but I guarantee she finished it. I guarantee she did.
Look at that cheese pool. Okay.
Wow.
This is so irritating.
You did do that. Me being so impatient, I had, like, you guys, I'm telling you, I've been awake for obviously a couple hours because I've had time to like get ready,
A couple?
shower, do my makeup,
What time
all
of
that.
day is it?
And I hadn't ate anything.
I haven't
I was so hungry.
ate
I didn't even
anything.
eat until she came, she came behind me and she was like, you know what, I'm gonna have some. It looked good, but it tastes bad. Yours is not.
No, Feline, I know you're not lying to Amberlynn telling her that monstrosity looked good. I know you're not lying to her right now.
Oh my god, this is a whole saga. Yeah, tomorrow you can make
I'll have
me.
one waiting for you after you get out the bathroom.
Yeah, I just don't like her cooking for me for like all my meals because she likes to cook. We do dinner either together or lately she's been doing it a little bit. For a while there it was me. Like we just switched back and forth. But I don't want her to cook all my meals for me. So I just felt super lazy. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. But tomorrow you might be cooking my lunch for me and my breakfast and my dinner and my snacks. I'm just kidding. You're gonna cook my snacks.
Listen, if wifey's willing, I don't know why you don't let her do it. If wifey's willing, let her cook you some food that actually tastes good. She clearly can throw down better than you do.
They're probably like, this is so boring. Or maybe I'm a spokesperson for these tortillas.
No, not you.
Try them.
Not you. Wifey, maybe. Maybe get wifey in there being the spokesperson for it, but you made those tortillas look disgusting. Girl, you're not a spokesperson at all.
Bitch, God, I haven't had takeout in a hot minute. So I'm like craving takeout, I think is what it is. I'm over here. Because your freaking thing tastes like an actual like quesadilla that you find on a menu somewhere.
Bessie, that's right, because she knows how to cook. I don't know what's not adding up for you. Your ass can't cook and wifey can. Wifey can cook. That's why you're always so miserable eating the shit you make.
Good job, babe. Yeah, I'm a spokesperson for this.
No, you're not.
I'm actually sponsored, and this whole thing was just like a show.
If I knew you were kidding because you haven't taken a sponsorship ever in the history of your channel. If you were being paid, you were doing a shit job because that little cheese monstrosity you made, disgusting, absolutely disgusting.
No, I'm not sponsored, but you guys do need to try it, and then message me on Instagram what you guys think. Do it my way, and then do it Feline's way, and it's like a whole different... See, the thing is, what is with me and quesadilla talk today? This vlog is going to be called quesadilla. I love quesadillas in the microwave. I think it's because that's just something super simple I would do when I was younger. You just put your freaking tortilla on the plate, put your cheese.
I think we can move on.
I personally love it.
I think it's time to move on from the tortilla conversation. We have talked this into the ground. It is 6 feet under. Bury it. It's done.
But not with that tortilla. It's just not gonna happen. So
You want another bite, babe?
no, I'm good, babies.
Sure.
I'm good, baby.
Oh, baby.
Thank you.
Baby, I'm so good,
Yeah,
baby.
So recommend
Babes. No.
stove. Why am I still talking about this?
This is a crucial topic, babe.
It's crucial.
100%.
This is the importance of the world.
Mm-hmm. Nothing else is more important right now.
Nothing is more important.
Not a single thing that's going on.
Nothing.
Mm-mm.
Nope. Trump's in jail? Who's Trump?
I think she thinks she's being so funny right now. And I don't know if you just saw my face for like the last minute of watching this, but I didn't crack a single fucking smile.
Tornadoes are about to freaking blow the roof off this house? What's a tornado? All I can think about is flying quesadillas.
Flying quesadillas, okay?
Yeah. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go. See, this is what happens when tornadoes make me anxious. I'm either crying, shaking in the corner, like rocking back and forth.
Crying, shaking, and shitting in the corner, I think is what you typically do, right? You're taking a poo. Have we taken our anxiety poo yet? That is a thing. I'm not mocking her for that. I know people who get anxious poo. But I'm just saying, have you taken it yet?
Or I can't stop talking. There's no in between. People are gonna hate this vlog. You win some, you lose some.
That's so funny. It's so funny that people are gonna hate this vlog. That's so funny. Y'all are gonna hate this vlog. It's so funny. Which is like also so silly, because like, girl, shouldn't you be a little more concerned about if people are enjoying your content or not? I mean, do you? Obviously you don't care if people are enjoying your content or not. And if that's the case, then it seems like it's time to start going out and filming grocery shopping and Walmart shopping and all of that again.
Also, by the way, I don't know if anyone's even made it this far.
Unfortunately, I have.
It's late. It's getting dark. As you guys know, yesterday I was like, kind of like, oh my god, why am I not losing weight? Because I've been doing this plan. I don't know if it was because like I prayed to the universe.
No.
And put something out there.
It has nothing to do with prayer.
I stepped on the scale today and it moved.
Bestie, that's because every day is a fluctuation. We've talked about that so many times on your channel. She's out here acting like the queen of nutrition, the queen of health. She knows everything. She just doesn't do it. And she understands it so well. And it's like, how many times have we had this conversation? That your day-to-day weight fluctuates. And when you weigh yourself every day, it's maybe not always the best reflection of what's happening with your body. But you know your body so well.
And it moved a lot, like for an overnight moment, so I'm very happy.
You probably took your
anxious.
anxious poop. It's probably because you took an anxious poop.
A little update. I just don't want to give exact numbers in my vlogs because I do want to save those for weigh-ins, but...
Of course.
We'll talk more about it during a weigh-in.
Don't give exact numbers, but also confuse everybody on the Instagram whether or not you have or have not lost weight.
So yeah, I just want to say I'm so happy. I could totally take out that clip from yesterday, but I kind of just want to show like where my mind frame was yesterday versus like, wow, okay, so I was in a little negative headspace, and then, you know, after I clicked off the vlog, I tried to be more positive and be like, you know what, I'm just going to follow plan.
Maybe you should have done that to begin with.
Really just leave it up to the universe and obviously to myself.
It's not up to the universe.
What was that?
You're agnostic anyways. There's no creature in the universe that is gonna make a difference. This is all on you, bestie.
A laugh. Yikes on bikes. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say, like, if you feel like your diet plan isn't working, just give it one more day. Like, every day, just say,
thanks so much for that helpful advice,
Amberlynn. Because sometimes the scale just takes a minute to move. And sometimes I have to realize that, like, bro, you're in your 30s. You are going through menopause. Like, you're not the young spring chicken that you used to be. Because I used to lose weight so fast. But it's like...
Did you? Did you? Again, she's like, I'm so good at this. I've done this before. I know how to do this. It is exhausting. Because if you did, then you would have. You know? We wouldn't be here right now. I just need a break. I'm fine. I'm good. Let's keep going.
So I'm very happy. The scale actually made me smile this morning. So... yeah, I had to share that.
Well, hopefully it continues to make you smile, or maybe let's just not weigh ourselves every day and don't get down about it like that.
Whew, when I tell you guys, it is hot in my apartment.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hair up, if that's okay. But I do want to end my vlog with P.O. Box time.
Oh,
and
thank
of course,
God.
Being interviewed by you. So let's
thank God.
Alright, so I'm gonna read this letter. Okay, so the letter was from Jillian. She's actually the one who got me this sign.
That's like
for now because
the third thing she sent you. For real. I can't remember the second thing, but I do remember the sign, and then there was a second thing, and you're like, oh, this was from the person who got me the sign. This is now the third thing.
So I'm not sure where I want her.
Good for you, Jillian.
A sweet letter, and she says that she loves seeing the books that I read, so she can read them also. I know a lot of people feel the same way, so I'm definitely going to keep showing you guys the books I read right now.
Thanks so much for telling her that, Jillian. I really love the book talk. I really do. Thank you for encouraging her. You couldn't encourage her to go to the Walmart and vlog it? You couldn't do that?
Next, I'm going to read this letter. Caitlin sent me this beautiful card, and what you wrote in it was so sweet, so thank you so much. And she sent me a lottery ticket from Florida.
Oh my God! Don't get addicted, Amberlynn. Don't get addicted.
So cute. So let's
That's a joke,
scratch
by
it
the
right
way.
now and see if
That's a
maybe
callback to Vlogmas when people were concerned that she was gonna get addicted to the lottery scratch off tickets.
Who knows? Or maybe I'm already a millionaire and no one knows. I'm gonna low-key scratch it with these scissors. Can you imagine
so
if I just,
quirky.
one day was like,
I
what?
would fucking love it.
Done.
That would be fucking content. Yes, let's go. Let's do it. Yes. Please. Please.
My hair. Never happening. And unfortunately, I did not win, but that was super cute, so thank you, Caitlin. Alright, so I'm gonna open this package.
Is it a dildo?
Okay.
It's
Is there
not.
a note? Probably not, because the troll stuff never has notes, ever. Oh, there's a note.
Watch it not be a troll. Watch it not be a troll.
They told me to F off. Okay. Toddler.
Oh my god. See, again though, we're addressing the negativity. We're addressing the negativity when we could also just not include it. We could just not put it in there. But at this point, you're encouraging people to send it because they know they'll get a reaction out of you. I'm just saying.
Scab.
If you didn't show it, then it would be a waste of their money and they would stop doing it. They would stop doing it because they're not going to continue to spend money if you're not going to show it on your channel. But because you are, it's worth the money that they're spending to them. I'm just telling you how they're thinking about this.
Scavenger hunt cards. And you know what? If you think I'm not going to go outside and play this, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, majority of the people who are like, vlog outside. It's just, it's all trolls. Is
it trolls? Is it though? Again, also, is it trolls? Is it? I mean, you can say that I'm trolling about it. I'm not. I genuinely would like to go see you outside of the four walls of your apartment. I think there's a lot of people who do support you who would genuinely like to do it, but you're so caught up in the negativity that you just assume that anything that isn't what you want to do is somebody trolling. I mean, this is obviously trolling, right? They got her this game to go on a scavenger hunt outside or whatever. But, like, the people just casually in your comments asking for it are probably not trolls. I would say a majority of them are probably not.
the people who enjoy my content for what it's worth are the people who I like and who I enjoy.
And yet you're giving attention to not those people.
Can you find a bird? Flap your arms like a bird. Can you find something rough?
Ooh.
You know when I look in the mirror.
What do you know about rough?
Find something soft.
What do you know about soft?
Alright, now it is time to pick my interviewers because I love being interviewed by you.
Sometimes I wish she wouldn't save this stuff to the end because some of this is just so cringe and uncomfy and annoying. I would have rather ended on fucking Tortilla Gate or whatever.
Okay, so here's my question for the video.
Video? Oh, they're from Australia. Video? Yes.
If you weren't a weight loss channel at the beginning, like, you know how you made your YouTube channel based off weight loss? What if you weren't wanting to lose weight in the beginning? Would you have still made a YouTube channel? Let me know. Please answer my question. I love you.
I don't... So they're saying, like, would you have just made a YouTube channel just to make one? I don't know if I entirely understand the question. I mean, I think I do.
Love you. You're adorable. Honestly, originally, that is why I started my YouTube channel, was to do weight loss content. But it wasn't even 2 or 3 videos later where I realized I love vlogging. So I feel like eventually I definitely would have started a YouTube channel. It probably wouldn't have been then. It would have probably been a couple of years later. But vlogging has always been just like something I really wanted to do. So thank you.
And you're clearly so passionate about it and so good at it. I'm so glad you found your calling. I'm so glad. I'm thrilled.
So much for the question.
Hey Amber, I hope that you respond to this. In your early videos, you said you had ASMR. What did that mean? I'm sorry, I've just been thinking about this a lot.
Oh my god.
She got diagnosed with ASMR, baby. I wonder if she got diagnosed with ASMR from whatchamacallit, Chantal's AMSR that I reacted to yesterday.
Okay, I love this question because I think this is a really good example of like when people think I'm trolling when I'm not, but then when I am trolling, people think I'm serious. I tweeted.
And who the fuck's fault is that, bestie? And who the fuck's fault is that? Whose fault is that nobody can tell when you're trolling and not trolling? I'll wait. I won't wait, actually, because I need this video to be over with. But that's the consequences of your own actions, bestie.
Which I can find the tweet. I'll put it here. I hope I can find it. I said I was diagnosed with ASMR. I was trolling. This was like the beginning of my trolling era.
You were trolling?
Fact that people think that was serious. Ma'am, sit down. It's gonna be okay, I promise. And I don't mean that directed towards the interviewer. I just mean that just like I was trolling. Yeah. And then it's moments like this where I'm like, damn, I have to live with this, where people actually think that I'm a liar.
Okay.
I said I was diagnosed with ASMR.
I don't think anybody thought you were seriously diagnosed with ASMR, because we all know that that's not a diagnosis. We just thought you were dumb. Like, that's all we thought when you said that you were diagnosed with ASMR, bestie.
It's all a mess. But anyways, thank you guys so much for the questions. That's going to be it for today. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. And I will see you in my next one. Bye. Oh, before I end the vlog.
You could have.
Let's back that up.
That sound effect.
No tornadoes came through.
Thank God.
I'm not sure about anywhere
Thank
else.
God.
But the weather... it has been nothing but just like super windy and rainy. So I just wanted to have everyone know that I am safe and sound.
The universe didn't answer your prayers about losing weight, but they sure as hell did listen to you when you asked them not to send tornadoes your way. I'm so happy for you.
And I hope everyone else out there is safe. I know the weather lately has been absolutely crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye. All right. Woo! That was a long one. Y'all got a long video today from me, so I hope y'all enjoy it. And I don't have anything else to add that I didn't already say in this video, so I hope you all really did enjoy it. If it's your first time here, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Consider leaving me a comment, hit like, click share. Follow me on all my social media, including Twitch, including the Cameo, including my merch shop, link down below. Do all of it. And above all else, I hope you have a wonderful day today. Bye!